From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Friday, October 17th, 2025.
This is J.C. Randall with the Detroit Free Press. Train service could be coming back to Michigan Central Station. Governor Gretchen Whitmer announced this week that $40 million in state funds are coming to build a transportation platform next to Ford's rehab train station. The platform would handle intercity bus service and a new train service from Detroit to Windsor and all the way to Toronto. The train service could potentially start as early as 2029. Amtrak hasn't operated out of the historic train station since 1988. Among the things that still need to happen is $50 million in Canadian money from Canada's government to upgrade the platforms and rail lines on their side of the border.
I'm Susan Tompor, and I'm a personal finance columnist with the Detroit Free Press. Auto lenders are increasingly running up against unscrupulous borrowers and criminals who use goosed-up credit scores as well as fake identities to take out car loans that many have absolutely no intention of paying back. Bad actors often go into default early in the game, perhaps within months, which contributes to a higher level of losses for auto lenders. Fraud losses in auto loans were 21 times higher than those involving credit cards, according to a new analysis from TransUnion, which was released this week. The analysis reviewed loans that originated 2 years ago from March through September 2023. On average, auto fraud losses amounted to $19,611 per loan. That's significantly higher than a $940 average for credit cards. Dollar losses are high because, of course, car loans are very high as well thanks to higher prices on cars and trucks. And fraudsters are finding increasing success in engaging in more sophisticated scams to buy luxury vehicles. As a result, lenders are looking at ways to go beyond just a credit score when deciding to approve a loan.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Keith Matheny. Barring a reprieve, Peanut's time is running out. The Michigan Department of Natural Resources has ordered the euthanization of a rescued ill fawn that was taken to a wildlife education facility. And the person who helped nurse the fawn back to health says the DNR's order is a misinterpretation of state law and a misbureaucratic paperwork deadline. Peanut is the name given to the rescued fawn by personnel with Detroit Animal Welfare Group, or DOG, a licensed no-kill animal rescue facility with a 25-acre farm in Macomb County's Bruce Township. The fawn came in very critical, unable to stand or even lift her head, said Kelly Labani, director of DOG, but over months the fawn was nursed back to health. Because of persisting issues with the fawn's vision, Peanut wasn't a good candidate to return to the wild, like DOG typically does with rescued and rehabilitated fawns. So the group arranged for Peanut to go to another facility in Michigan, which is licensed for wildlife education, to be a live educational ambassador. But DNR officials denied that facility's request and instead ordered Peanut euthanized. The facility was planning to carry out the state's order this week. Labani said the DNR is misinterpreting its own rules and is calling for the fawn's killing over a misbureaucratic paperwork deadline of September 15th that shouldn't even apply to this case. DNR officials declined comment. Peanut's plight has some on social media outraged, and State Representative Angela Regas, a Republican from Alto, said Wednesday she had sent a letter signed by 16 bipartisan House members to Governor Gretchen Whitmer, calling for her to give Peanut a reprieve and stop what Regas believes is governmental overreach.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thank you for listening. Have a great weekend, and you'll hear more from us Monday.